The only issue I had with Fnatic's draft here was Renata ban. I didn't like it too much because they're going to counter support anyway. I guess their logic is they will play a melee support, so they will have to ban Renata because it's harder to play melee support into Renata than into Lulu. But it just makes it so Cassante is open, which I don't really like giving Cassante to Evie. I mean, he's just his one trick. But yeah, I mean, I think what they did here was kind of correct. They need to blind. They need Rux on an engage champ. Need engage champ. But in my mind, I guess Leona or Rakan are the options. Rakan... Like, Braum here on 5 is so good. It's unbelievably good. Against Leona, Ryze, Vi, Varus even, it's just insane. So I was thinking maybe blind Rakan, but then they'll just pick Lulu, I think. It's awkward situation. I think what you do actually, personally, is you don't single ban support or top. What you do is you ban Renata, Lulu, and you blind Rakan, or you ban Jax, Cassante, and you deny top. I think putting your finger in both baskets doesn't achieve anything because you still get a losing support matchup and they still get Cassante. So I think they fucked up a bit here. And if you ban Lulu and Renata, and they pick Cassante, then you go Jax, and if they go Jax, you go Cassante. And I think you trade a good top matchup, and then yeah, it just makes bot lane a bit easier. Feels like it makes the game a bit easier. Let's see what's wrong with Fnatic, because this is the second time that they throw the game away. Level 1 wards bot side is good. Spots out Razork. 3 camps into bot. Bot matchup is hard though. Like, bot 3v3 is also losing. Playing around mid is for sure best place to play around. Jankos is here to cover. Razork is going to face check. I mean, he should know that they're here. Wait, well, actually, what happened level 1? He doesn't have red. Did I miss something? Are they late invaded? Yeah, did they know? They just walked in? Oh, it's horrible, man. Razork gets so fucked from this. And then he just sits in bot brush after blue gromp and waits. It's horrible. He gets pushed out of bot. How can they not have a good enough level 1 to stop them from just right-clicking into their base? Into their... I mean, they would late invade anyway, probably. Right-clicking into their red. Jankos shows going from mid to top because he wants the double crab. Does he get double crab? No, he doesn't. That's good for Razork. Razork wants to just pressure this red buff. I don't think he should leave, though. Maybe it's fine to leave because there's not much to do when his mid laner needs to base. Oh, he doesn't need to base, but enemy mid is first on the push. Drake's still up. I think Heretics need to start sacking Drakes, but they need first base on Wukong. Interesting that Jankos hasn't based yet. I mean, he'll be what? He'll be 3 camps up? No, 2 camps up. Wow, he's starting Drake without having based. I mean, he knows that enemy bot needs to base, I guess, so this is his window to do it. He could do Drake and base here, or he could do Drake Gromp base. Drake Gromp base makes it so he can go to top side easier. That's a good fight from Fnatic. Unlucky they don't get the kill. Split decision there from Heretics. Wukong wants to clear camp and base, and Mersa wants to ward river or contest pinks. So Fnatic have good setup now. Razork was put behind a lot early, but they have triple pink ward setup and bot scuttle. So bot can now push and mid can hover. This is perfect. That's exactly how the game is right now. Stack away bot, mid hover, have bot vision. Reckless playing poke Varus. I like it. Humanoid gets mid waves in base. Why isn't their bot pushing? I don't get it. Where is... I mean, their jungler's not here. I guess it's one of the big reasons, but... Yeah, Razork needs to come fight this Herald, or... I mean, I think Rux is doing well here to match this Herald, but Reckless is not moving. They get the Herald. They steal it. Wunder dies for it. They get bot tier 1 plates for this. Overall, I think that's fine for Fnatic. I can understand why Reckless doesn't move up river. He doesn't have any boots yet. What? Can't Varus just kill him? I thought here that Varus could just like... He could just ult. He has full stacks now, just auto. Actually, he gets the stacks with more auto. Then WQ. Maybe he doesn't have Q? I don't know. Yeah, he Q'd the wave. Okay, he doesn't have Q. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I think what he did here is fine then. He didn't have Q. His Q comes up now. Their jungle supports are in a really good position for a dive here. I'm surprised they didn't just maybe... to be honest here, I think Fnatic's position is insane. Just their decision is wrong. They're both sitting in a bush. They're playing Vi, Hex, Flash, Leona, and there's a no cleanse Zeri with no ult. Like, why aren't they just standing here, holding Vi Q and X Flash, just going over this wall and fucking the Zeri? That she's just insta one-shot. And what they can do is they can just stand here and watch Wukong. If Wukong runs like this, then they know it's 2v3 and he's going to Wolves. If he runs like this, then he's face-checking them and dying. What's the point of just going on him, you know? Like, there's 3 outcomes here. Number 1, Wukong goes topside and you dive bot. Number 2, Wukong face checks this bush. And number 3, you steal their Gromp. But I feel like stealing their Gromp is the least valuable here. You can crack the entire game open right now. Like, what's that gonna do? Now what? Now they know you're there. Now Zeri backs up. I feel like they could have played a bit more aggro there on that window. Because all they got now was Gromp, and now their bot lane will catch the wave in base. Maybe there's more action to be had, I don't know. I can't see the full map, but it looks like there is definitely something to be done there. Because Wukong's trying to clear up. Varus is too low to shove. It doesn't need to be a shove. It doesn't need to be. Like, Leona can just Hex flash that wall, press her W, Vi Q's over, flash ult. Like, Zeri's dead. There's nothing they can do. They have no cleanse. Zeri had 30% HP or 40% HP. And then Varus can push out, get plates, and maybe get his...
Fuck, let's go, man.
What the fuck just happened here? Nice steal from Razork, though. That was really big. If Razork didn't steal that, it would be a horror. So Razork runs in to Wukong, but Humanoid has mid push. Really good. And he just fights him. Really good. Really good kill. Nice. They dive hit as well. Humanoid gets a kill. It's perfect. Wunder is really far ahead now. What? The game's won. It's like fantastic game state. Unbelievably good game state now. Wunder gets a third plate. Bases. Ruby TP's top. Reckless is free on mid waves. Drake is up and Ruby just TP top, so Drake should be free. Wunder can hold TP here if he wants to actually match. No, he can't hold TP. I think you can just... Yeah, he can't hold TP. If they start it like this, it's good. You can just TP... I mean, they can't fight it anyway. They get Drake. They're in like a nice 1-3-1. The only problem they have is, I guess, they're playing double AP solo laners with Ryze, which is kind of annoying. Cassante TP's top. Nice. They have no TPs on solo lanes. All Fnatic have to do now is just get this bot vision and play mid to bot so Ryze can hit this bot tier 1. Very simple. Don't need to overforce, don't need to overplay. They just need to take these wards here. Right there, in that circle. Yeah, Rux is doing it already. He's trying to take them. Where is Razork going? What is the plan? See, I don't understand this plan here. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, I would fucking throw socks out the window if I saw this in a review. They just lost all their pressure, man. What are they doing? They're just playing to the wrong side of the map. So their logic here... Okay, I'll explain Fnatic's logic. Fnatic's logic is, we have TP on Gwen, but we don't have TP on Ryze. So what we'll do is we'll bring Ryze up with us to roam top. We'll all go top and dive top, and then Gwen can TP bot and cover the tower. Just feels really overcomplicated though, because you're not playing on 2 lanes then, you're playing on 1 lane. Varus will push 1 wave mid and then lane top for the next 2 waves. And Ryze can't catch mid wave alone, because he has no flash against Azir. So how is that possible? What ends up happening is you commit 5 people topside to kill a Cassante. Zeri is gonna milk bot tower alone, and by the time the dive's over, she's already got 2 plates. Then you have Ryze on the mid wave, completely immobile, trying to help. Maybe mistake from Humanoid, could have played even safer. But even if he doesn't die there, he has to stand back here, kind of. There's no way he can walk up. Maybe he could shadow bot and die. I don't know. No, he can't. Jack Spectre has sums. So I think, like, Fnatic just make the wrong choice, to be honest. I think what they should do is, because top wins in isolation, leave it in isolation. There's no need to double down. All they need to do is push midwave, take these fucking wards here, put their pinks down, and let Ryze push bot and hit this bot tier 1. Just need to let Ryze hit bot tier 1. And then they can take this bush, this wards here is good, this bush, and then just leave top lane alone. Leave it. If Wukong ever goes top, bot tower's down. Lethality Varus is always useless. I mean, people can complain about Lethality Varus this game, but I don't think on-hit Varus is going to do anything either. Like, I don't think on-hit Varus is going to do anything, because if Wukong and Cassante play the fight correctly, I don't think Varus can auto-attack. Personally, he needs to play on a different screen. And even if he gets close, there's a Braum. You have to understand that their whole comp is really short range. You know, Gwen, Vi, Leona, Ryze, all of this is really short range. At least Reckless with Yomus and Swiftest Boots can kind of play his own game. Like, this is what the game should have looked like, by the way. This is exactly what the game should look like when they're playing mid to bot. No fucking psycho straight give Azir a free kill in a tower kind of shit. I don't know how much, like, on-hit Varus would do. He would be hitting... What would he hit? I guess he would be hitting Wukong and Cassante, but I don't think Fnatic have any peel. Like, if he had a range support, if he had, like, Varus Lulu, then, yeah, I think on-hit Varus is probably good. Like, Varus, Maokai, Lulu, I can... Yeah, on-hit, sure. But its melee support is full send with Vi. Like, he's just going to stand there alone and die. Plus, on-hit Varus is a lot of magic damage. So then you're relying on a full tank Black Cleaver Vi to do what? To be honest, if you say Lethality Varus is bad this game, I would disagree. Well, this is a good fight for Fnatic. Is it? Yeah, it's a good fight. So Heretics is overstaying bot to get bot tier 2 with Herald so they can move to Drake afterwards. But they're all tunnel vision on their jungle. Razork goes in, gets a really nice ult onto Jack. Ruby tries to peel, but Razork flashes over it. Pretty Giga Chad. And then he hits Jack again with his Q. So he's bought enough time so his team can melt the front line. Jankos dies. Nice Q by Reckless. Missed his E, but he got dashed out of. Nice Q again. Reckless could... Like, Reckless could kill him 100%. He just needs to play more up. Like, I don't... He just needs to start walking forwards with his autos and he kills him, I think. Respect, but yeah. Does Zeri have shield bow? No, she doesn't. Maybe he thought she had shield bow? The only logic I have here is Reckless thought she had shield bow. And if she did have shield bow, he would probably lose. Depending on his Q cooldown. But here he should know that she doesn't. And I think that's when he starts to walk up, because he realizes she doesn't have shield bow. I don't know. Was fine. Good fight by Fnatic. Good fight. Gets you gold. Yeah, good fight by Fnatic. Good. Their front back is really strong. Their single target damage is really strong. Azir struggles against Poke Varus. Because Poke Varus can actually follow up on Vi. That's another important thing. When Vi goes in, Varus can actually help with Q. You know, like, on-hit Varus can't really do much. He's just hitting whatever in front of him. So, we've got a game state here where Wunder is 2.5k gold up. Jungle is ahead. Bot is almost 2k gold up combined. Reckless is 2 items. Their mid game is stronger. Their late game is weaker, but getting to late game is... Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get to late game at this point, because they already have... The only one that's behind is Humanoid, but Humanoid can recover this gold deficit pretty easily by just sitting on a side lane. Like, I think the Rise is fine. Like, this guy gets his Seraphs on a side lane, gets his fucking 2-item fucking Ultra Spike, presses EW on whoever the fuck's in his face, and he's fine.
Pog, let's go, man.
Okay, so what the fuck just happened there? So Wunder sees Jankos on blue area and says this is a pick. TP is a bit too much. Razor gets dragged into tower with no flash, so he's just fucking dead. Yeah, maybe a bit too excited there, Fnatic. They see a champion and they say, go, 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 go! Just fucking kill him! 30 seconds on Razor. They don't have 3 ults though, Heretics, so doing Nash is a bit complicated. They're gonna do it anyway. They're missing 3 ults. Fnatic are a bit split. Mercy has 1 HP. Yeah, they can't do it. Fnatic should just push them out, no? Or try to get vision, or maybe start Nash themselves. Isn't this like a good tempo situation of just pushing mid, hitting the tower, seeing if they stay? If they stay, just take over Nash. Varus is basing though. I hate this base by Varus. Why can't he just hit mid tower? I don't know. I feel like what happens here is Heretics try to do Nash. They get really low, and Fnatic see it because they blue orbit. Like, you're going to see them blue orb that they're getting low. And then as they're running topside, what a lot of teams will do when this situation happens is they'll push mid and try to hit, or they'll try to start Nash themselves. So what should happen here, I think, is Varus should just step up, push mid. Leona and Ryze should come here with Gwen, get some wards down, and then let them hit this, and then just make them not allowed to run this way. Make them run around. And if they have to run around, mid tower dies, and then they can base together. So I think they missed the window of just taking a tower here, which it would die pretty quick. Doesn't matter how much gold anyone has in base, like, this should just die. Because what is everyone's job right now? Ryze just kind of stands there, Leona just refreshed her wards, whatever it is. Vi is just farming camps. I think they could have gotten mid tower and then matched Heretics' base. They have no wards. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Just whatever. Just fucking go in there. And, like, I think the main objective here is to stop them from being able to just walk like this. Just kind of walk up, you know, just buy time, let this guy start hitting tower. I think they could have gotten mid tier 1 though. When they're trying to force Nash like that. It was kind of into to force Nash like that. Okay, Humanoid's trying to go with Wunder on sides to try to look for Evie, I guess, or Ruby. Just try to make a pick. It's fine. Top waves were deep. They lose mid push for it, but it's not the end of the world. Doesn't do anything. There's a blue orb in pit, I can see it. They're chilling really hard, Fnatic. No stress. No stress at all. The worst thing they can do is engage up right now.
Could surf.
Humanoid should just start hitting bot tier 2. Hit. Just hit the tower. Yeah, it's good. Now Reckless just gets the mid-wave safe, and they might have to TP to Nash here in a sec. It's good what Humanoid's doing. He just starts running. Perfect. This is great. Just trade a tier 1. Oh, this is so good from Fnatic. This is great. Yeah, they're fucking sweating here, Heretics. They're sweating for their lives. Okay, TP now. TP on the pink. Pink. TP. Okay. Now Razork should be over the wall. Razork positioning is not great for a steal. Brown ult was really good. Yeah, they have to kill everyone now. Kill everyone. Chase them until the end of the earth. Just kill everyone. Go. Yeah, Rice ult's good. Go, kill. Brown is dead. That guy's not getting out. Okay, now send someone to Drake. Yeah, Wunder go Drake with get mid tower. It's really not, I don't think that's worth it for Heretics. Yeah, they get mid tower. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. These last 5 minutes, good sequence. Their side lane play was good. Maybe Razor could have had a slightly better position for steal, but okay. They get Drake as well, right? Okay, they're on Soul Point. They have a 5,500 gold lead. There's no Baron on the map. And Heretics can't do shit with the Nash buff. Okay, this game is chef's kiss. All they need is Cyril does on Varus, and that Wukong is gonna base on every Q. I mean, Wukong is level 12. Varus is level 14. It's just Bomba Central. All they have to do is just chill. Yeah, Wunder going top is great. Razork just needs to not fight. There's nothing to fight here for, little bro. Nothing. There's nothing to fight for. Just Q out. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's not like the end of the world because, I mean, Evi's probably gonna run top. Yeah, I mean, they'll lose a bot tier 2. This bot tier 2 is 1 HP anyway. It's fine. I mean, it's not great. He should not be there, but it's whatever. Bot tier 2 dies, sure. The game is still fine. Like, Wunder can trade it. It's an objective bounty. I mean, at the end of the day, it's okay. If Wunder can survive this TP, I think he can. He's fine. Just Blasco is out, yeah. Okay, not the end of the world. Zeri has IE, not great. I think what Fnatic is doing is correct, though. There's no Baron or Drake for 2 minutes, 40 seconds. And again, when you're in a game of Pro, 26 to 34 minutes-ish, when there's no neutrals for 2 or 3 minutes, the game is just slow. And all it is about catching sides and not getting caught. That's it. That's the entire game. Why are we walking up? Don't need to. Leona and Vi are in their jungle. Ryze in base. No need to walk up. Oh, they got TP. He just... I don't know why he TP'd mid. That play was over. But to be honest, if you're on my cope take, that TP doesn't matter. Doesn't need it anyway. He doesn't need TP. They're fighting Drake in 2 minutes anyway. Who the fuck cares? Okay, Reckless has his Cyrildas now. The problem is Reckless has no sums. So fighting this next dragon... Whoa. This is gonna be a fucking toughie. This is gonna be a toughie. So what needs to happen, because Varus has no flash, and because Fnatic is ahead, is they will push in mid, they will push in bot, they will keep waves past tier 1s, and they will put vision down in enemy jungle. And they will hold that vision with either single target spells or with poke. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. What just happened? What just happened? Okay, there's 1 minute till dragon, 1 minute 30 seconds. They push in mid and bot, okay? Rux just puts his wards down, and everyone's basing. So what's gonna happen? Heretics is gonna sweep all of this, push the next mid wave, and get into river, aren't they? I can see it already. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, it's horrible. The setup. Oh my god. I would fucking mold. Oh my god, they even lost their own jungle. I mean, Heretics even made a mistake. They didn't push out bot here. If they pushed out bot earlier. Okay, so now in this position for Fnatic, this position is fine. This position's okay. You've lost bot vision, it's okay. But you've refreshed wards, okay? Now your next objective, instead of fighting this Drake, is Nash start. Your objective is to catch midwave, and when they run bot side, you Ryze ult to Nash and you one-shot it. That's the next play. And that's a fine play. You don't have to get soul. This play is good. You play with the cards you're dealt, and that play is really easy. This next midwave, get it in. Where's Varus? Get the fuck out of the bush, Reckless. Get on this midwave, bro. Just get this midwave in. They're making it so obvious that they want to go Nash, though. Okay, this is good, what Fnatic's doing. It's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. They're gonna drop a midwave here, I can feel it, though. You just don't fight. You just don't fight. It's really simple. Just one more midwave, and the cards will fucking deal themselves. Just don't fight and get this midwave in. Just clear the wave. It's all you have to do. Now go Nash. Oh my god. Oh. Go Nash! It's just go Nash. It's done. It's okay. I mean, this is also a play. Okay. The reason, if this was any other AD carry, I can kind of see it. Okay. I don't want to. I mean, it is Razork's. I mean, they shouldn't go in. It looks like a team call though. I don't want to say this is Razork because they're already TPing before he's ulted. Like maybe Wunder's calling it. Maybe Razork. It doesn't matter who's calling it. I can see it. I think it's, if this was Lucian, if this was Varus, if this was Ashe, Heimerdinger, anything, this play is good. But the problem is the follow-up is gone, because the follow-up here, actually, to be honest, this call is fine if they don't go in. Wunder's TP flank is good, but Razork just needs to wait 5 seconds. He needs to wait. He needs to blue orb, push them down, and if Zeri runs down here and then he ults him with Gwen behind him, then the Zeri's dead. But look how long it takes Wunder to join. I imagine it takes him forever. Zeri's here now, but his stopwatch, it's horrible. And okay, watch Reckless. Reckless's fight looks really unlucky, actually. I don't want to shit on Reckless. He ults. He's going to get a big damage Q here. And he gets knocked by Braumult, so it gets cancelled. Then he's running away because he has no flash. And Ruby, Jankos, and Evie are like dicks out for Reckless. And he's playing Poke Varus. Even if he's playing on hit here, he's dead. He just has to run because, I mean, look at the team fight. It's... enemy AD carry must die. That's it. So Reckless, only thing he can do is run. Jack survives for too long though, because he's playing Zeri. And Humanoid dies. Because Evie can solo kill Reckless. Yeah, I mean, I just think there's a lot of plays that Fnatic can do, but they don't go for them. Like, they have a lot of less gamble, easy plays where their situation can just be more of them coming into them and then turning, rather than just... Like, because imagine this situation here. What does Fnatic see? They're like half blind here because they don't have any vision. But they just need to be slower. You either go slower or you go faster. But right now they're like in the middle ground of like... They're like at a crossroads. And they're like going down one path, and then they go in the other path, and then they go in the other path, and then they just fucking do something, man. But here I also think, yeah, just wait. Like, this call is good. This call is good, but just be slower. Razork just needs to chill out a bit. Wait for Gwen a bit. Wait for Gwen. Let them make a mistake. Even here, I think the fight is salvageable if Razork queues over the wall. Because Zeri's out to fight. And if Zeri wants to flash over this wall... enjoy your free lose, because Gwen is going to one-shot her. Fighting here is fine. Gwen TP flank here is good. Gwen TP flank here is good. Just need to play slow. Anyway, my point here is... yeah, if Razork just queues over the wall now towards his team, I think they can win. Like, if he queues onto Evie, I think the fight's winnable, because Zeri is just out of the fight. But yeah, he carries on fighting her. But Jack Spectre played that fight really, really well, so props to him. I think I'm looking at this from, like, Fnatic's point of view. A lot more than Heretics, but yeah, really well played by Jack Spectre. So now they lose Dragon, they lose mid tier 2, and now they're in a game state where gold is much more even, and I mean, Heretics just scales better. Like, Heretics' draft is just better for late game. Like, Fnatic's draft can work if they get ahead, and they got ahead, but you make one mistake, and Zeri Azir get the 3 items, and boom, you blink, game's over. Zeri just needs GA now. Nothing will happen until Baron setup comes in. I mean, whoever starts Baron first loses, I can tell you that. Unless Heretics can somehow get some vision. I mean, Heretics were waiting for GA on Zeri. So maybe now they can just push Fnatic out. Okay, what's going on here? Razork's just clearing a pink. And he's just dead. Well, there goes Baron. Nice stopwatch by Jankos. Dodges the Varus Q. He would die. Midwave. Into Nash. Evie dies. I don't even think Evie needs to die here. This is just fucking int what Evie's doing. Jungle's dead, he can just back off and TP top. Game's won. You can keep 5 Nash buffs. Yeah, Razork got caught. The game's kind of fallen apart already. I would say a mixture of like indecisiveness and lack of coordination. But also there's lots of windows that Fnatic had to get bigger advantages in the mid game that they just didn't really force. I think they were a bit safe. And now I think the game's just over. Because... I mean, it's not over, but it's really hard. I mean, I think Fnatic have now figured out what the only way to win is. It's to cover Wunder on side and maybe make some kind of split push shenanigans by taking enemy base. Oh, Jack is maybe inting here. Okay, big pick by Fnatic. It's It's unlucky that they're dying top. Oh man, that's so unlucky. That timing is horrible. Oh man, they could have won the game here. I mean, it's just unlucky. I guess they didn't know Azir was basing. Like, Azir base is here, but I don't think they're thinking about Azir base. And Soul is in 40, and Jack is just like, I don't know what the fuck Jack is doing. Like, he's griefing. He's griefing a bit here. So Jack dies. If they didn't take this top fight, they would get Soul. They had the numbers play there, but they just fucking threw it away. There's two plays going on at the same time. You know, Humanoid wants to get top inhib with Wunder and trade it for mid inhib, but he doesn't account for Zeri making a mistake. So you can't really blame them for two-manning top with the information that they had. They didn't think that Zeri would just walk up and die. If they knew Zeri was inting on mid-waves, I don't think they would ever go for this play. Okay, this TP, I don't think he's going to do anything. Okay, flash for flash. It's always worth for Mercer to do that. Now they're on Soul Point. Yeah, Humanoid needs Rabadons if he wants to be useful. Edge of Night, not a bad buy. Now the game slows down until next Nash spawns, I guess. Just replays. And I have some control, which is good. Okay, what the fuck did I just witness? They're Rise ulting onto Cassante. Oh my god, that ult from Azir was so good. They're all gonna die. Are they? Need to run. Can they end? No, I can't end. Maybe they can end. Oh, Reckless is so fucking dead. Yeah, I don't know why they're ulting on side lane like that. They see them on mid wave. I don't know. There's no one on top. There's no one on top vision. The only thing they can do is collapse. Maybe they thought they could kill Cassante in 4 seconds, but yeah, he's too tanky. Maybe they could have waited for Varus. Oh, Varus just missed it. Maybe Varus flashed into it. If Reckless was in Rise ult, then maybe they could have one-shot Evie there. 1 minute 30 on Drake. They're just gonna rush Nash, aren't they? Razork's dead. They Rise ulted Wunder behind. Wunder's position is really good. But this Cassante is just tanking 3 people. Yeah. Now they'll probably end. Okay, GG. Yeah, Fnatic have a few problems. They have a lot of problems. Their lane phase seems okay. I don't think they're gonna struggle in early ever. Like, their early game seems fine if they don't pick too much scaling. They have like good mid game champs. They'll get a good early game lead. It's just a lot of their decisions are a bit off with information that they have. They could make a lot safer decisions with a lot higher rewards rather than like high risk, medium reward. And yeah, I think I went through the problems already. I can't really summarize them in my head, but there's a lot that they need to fix quickly. I think they will be okay. I think Fnatic will still make best of 3s. I think the sad reality of it is like how many people want Fnatic to lose. It's crazy.